So today is super exciting, like always, because this is a collaboration with Cmichelle. Now, I will leave a link to her channel, and I should also insert a clip of her video, and we're teaming up to talk about dating now versus dating then.
My first point is phone calls are obsolete. Isn't that the fun part? Isn't that exciting when you're, waiting on the phone call, or when you hear their voice for the first time over the phone? And I just feel like you don't get that anymore. Now you're like, oh, I can't wait till he texts me. Oh, text. So we've created this texting culture.
Now, I'm the then, because I've been married for over a decade, just had my anniversary, 13 years, been with my husband 15 to 16 years, including the time we were dating. And I think that things have definitely changed, but for the worst. And so we decided to team up together because she is a millennial that's dating right now. She's gorgeous. She's beyond gorgeous. And we've had some very deep conversations that have gotten to know each other. And I hope that we continue to grow to become friends because I really like her. I like her spirit. And so definitely check out her channel and check out her points for what dating is like now. So the first point that I'm going to make about how dating has changed and evolved over the years is people actually used to date. Like, pick you up, open your door, you get in the car, and y'all go out to a nice restaurant. Or in my case, when we were in college, I wasn't broke. I was not a broke college student. My parents supported me always through college. My husband comes from a very good home. He wasn't broke. He had a car. He had a weekly allowance. So he was always a gentleman, like always. Like dating, we dated all the time. Of course, we hung out at each other's place and, we did stuff like that when we started officially becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. But we went through a process of dating. And dating in college is definitely different from dating as an adult. As a woman in her 30s, you should be going on dates. Like, even in your 20s, your late 20s, guys should be picking you up, opening your door, taking you out. Movie dates probably aren't the best, but it's still a date. It's going out, and then maybe afterward y'all could go have coffee or go have a drink. But people used to date. They used to go out. Netflix and chill, not a date. Come over my house, I'm gonna cook you dinner. That's not a date. Not when you don't know this person. If you're not in a relationship with this person, y'all have not built a rapport, a trust, you should not be going over anyone's house the first, second, or even third date. I think it's very, it's only gonna lead to them trying to have sex with you. Because that's probably all they want anyway. So I think that we need to hold off from any type of intimacy with someone until they prove worthy to be with you in that way. And nowadays, people just start out with Netflix and chill. They start out with, let's just hang out. What is hanging out? No, girl, go on a date. Okay. Point number 2. Okay, people used to talk on the phone. What happened to talking on the phone? Like, me and my husband, before we were married, we were young, 22, 23. We used to talk on the phone, guys. Like, he used to call me, and he used to, and he's not much of a talker, so I probably was doing a lot of the talking, but he was putting the effort in. He was putting the effort in to show me that he wanted to talk to me. He wanted to build a relationship. And, I really respect that now that I look back, because nowadays guys seem like they just want to text. Like, they want to text, they want to message you, they want to DM you. Like, I feel like that's fine for an initial introduction. Like, if you don't know someone. I'm heavily on social media. You guys know I'm an online entrepreneur, so I understand the wave of social media. I'm still young. I get it. But when you're developing a relationship with someone, you need to talk to that person. You need to hear their voice and, their tone. And, because you can't determine tone all of the time in a text message. So I think it's so important to build bonds in a way that's authentic and true. And sometimes a text message can't do that. Y'all should be doing more than text dating, okay? Y'all should be talking. Now, I kind of already touched on this point when I just talked about how people don't date anymore. But intimacy used to take a while. Now, I'm not referring to women who don't value their bodies, who were not taught that their bodies are valuable. I think it's sad that women don't understand how valuable we are, and even our bodies, you know, they're special. And I know people have gone through abuse and different types of situations where sometimes they disconnect from their bodies. So I'm not speaking of those women either. I'm speaking of a normal, average woman with a normal type of sex drive. That's just not where we focus a lot of our attention. We're more emotional, you know, we're strategic, we're great thinkers. Men tend to be more physical. So it's nothing wrong with a man wanting to have sex with you. That's natural. He should want to. But there was a time where intimacy had a little buildup. Okay, we didn't just hop into bed on the first date. You know, we didn't just start kissing someone randomly. And allowing a man to openly do whatever he wants to you and your body, even if you like it, without him committing to you, I think is going down the wrong road. It's going to lead to you probably being a single mother, having a baby before you are married, or getting left. Women need to understand we have power, and we need to take that power back and carry ourselves in a way that is going to show men, my body doesn't belong to you, it belongs to me. It's valuable, and if you want this, you're gonna have to commit to me. This is not some open bar, or this is not some buffet where you can come in whenever you get ready, especially if they're not your husband, and just do whatever you want whenever you want to do it. No, doesn't work. I think there was a time in society where people understood the importance of family. So my next point, the fourth point that I want to make about how dating has changed, is people just don't value families. They don't value anything about family, you know. People don't value marriage. They don't value monogamy. They don't value staying together, working through your issues, being there for each other, being loyal, being committed. People just don't have the values that we once had in society, and it is so unfortunate, because I think we should date with a purpose, and dating should lead to marriage. I don't understand anybody who's dating just to date. Now, if you do that, this video is not for you. Click off. I'm not for you. But people who watch my channel, I want you to understand that dating should lead to marriage. It shouldn't be just we dating willy-nilly. And because of the breakdown in family, I think people don't understand what a healthy relationship looks like. No relationship is perfect, okay? You're gonna have issues, you're gonna have problems. But because we have so many broken families in society, I think people don't even know where to start when they're trying to figure out how to date, or definitely how to lead dating into marriage. So, all right, the last way I feel like dating has changed now versus then is social media. Social media was not a thing when I was in college. We might have had Facebook, well, no, we had MySpace, okay? So I think MySpace was the thing when I was in college. And that was cool because it definitely wasn't as intense as now. But now you have people literally having sex on Instagram. You literally have people in their thong with no clothes on, bending over, twerking, hooking up. I think that where it used to be special to see a girl in a bikini, like you would only see that at the pool or something, now it's become the norm on social media. So you have an issue now where we are desensitized, not only to sex, we are desensitized to violence, to cursing people out, to treating people bad, to belittling people. We are just a desensitized group of people, and I think social media can be destructive. You know, a lot of people say social media ruins relationships, but I don't agree with that, because the person destroys a relationship. If you are somebody who can't control yourself, who's always trying to hook up on social media, who uses social media for your self-esteem instead of for business purposes or to network, well, then that's on you. That's not social media's fault. People just abuse social media and they act out on social media. So I feel like the pressure of social media to like show, oh, I have a relationship, like you don't have to do that. A relationship should not validate you. You know, a relationship is what God gives you as a blessing to somebody who helps you, who builds you up, who is there for you, who's a friend. That's the point of a relationship. It's not to show off per se. It's not to validate you as a woman. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to have someone who loves you. You know, it's a blessing to have someone who looks out for you, who has your back. And I think social media can draw a wedge in relationships, or it can prevent men from being serious and being faithful, and women, because women cheat, women do all kinds of stuff, and you know, women do a lot of things that are hindering their own growth in love, life, and career. But I think social media is tough. Don't feel the pressure to show off your relationship on social media. Don't feel the pressure to be someone you're not on social media. I feel like dating is really hard because you have all these images of maybe what a relationship looks like, or what a relationship even should be. Make sure you go ahead over to her channel and check her video out. I know it's going to be awesome and amazing. If you're a millennial, if you're a young woman, she is young. Not that I'm super old, but I'm older. And I want you to go ahead and check her video out so you can get it from the perspective of a young millennial girl who's actually in the rat race right now, of dating and figuring out, like, you know, how to navigate in this crazy world that we live in. All right, guys, so I will see you next video. Bye.